2012 is not a significant year. I don't think that the predictions are going to come true. The only thing I see may happen is that Palin may become the Republican presidential candidate nominee or whatever. Now, the Mayans were a band of pagans in Central America and Mexico down to wherever. And they had a civilization. They came up with this calendar that showed that 2012 was significant. But as pagans, basically, they can't necessarily predict the future accurately, except the one who's giving them the prediction will create situations that will sort of fulfill their predictions. But it's talking about the end of the world as a godly prediction, and I don't think anybody on earth has any clue. Now, we have many preachers. One denomination I know for sure, Campion, Family Radio International, he says that he had already predicted the end of the world in the 90s, but it didn't happen, so he recalculated, and he said in 2012. He doesn't seem to have any objective criteria. He just come up with a number, and perhaps it coincides with the Mayans. I'm not sure if the one who inspired the Mayans has inspired him too. However, we are definitely into something here. This period here could be known as the time of the end, but the end of time is only God knows. On earth, Jesus said that only God the Father knew the time of the end of time. That is when he was human and he was on earth, because being the creator and the redeemer, he's the one who's going to come to execute judgment. And of course, by this time, I'm sure he knows. I'm not sure if the angels know. If they know, they will not tell anybody, and I don't think it would compromise the stealth, because he did say that whenever a thief is coming to rob a place, he does not advertise it, so the owners do not know when he's coming. He just shows up and rob the place and escape, and this is how we refer to his coming. Now, the only thing I see may happen is that in 2012, Palin may become the Republican candidate, and maybe in keeping with the prediction, perhaps we could come close to the end, because I recall she was talking in terms of fighting with Russia and going to war with Iran and so on. So perhaps she may try to create enough chaos in the world to make it appear as if it's the end of time. But that's as far as I see that could go. If she becomes the candidate, and if she's able to pull it off and becomes president, then perhaps that year could be, but then again, she wouldn't be effective until next year, so I don't see it really happening. This is just a hype about nothing, and Hollywood has capitalized on it and making some money, and it's good for Hollywood.